Hi guys, it's October here, your Thursday's host for Witchcrafting. Sorry I'm late, this is getting to be a bit of a habit, but I'm kind of juggling a lot of times. I thought I'd share this little craft. Now, it's a combination of something I've seen on YouTube quite a few times, and I've kind of twisted it to make it something a wee bit different. Basically what you've got is you've got a jar here. Now this is a jar I use on my Morrigan's altar. I've used it for water, I have used it for flowers on her altar. I've used it for lots of different things. It's kind of a multi-purpose jar. So basically what I have is, we have the jar, and inside I am going to put this spell candle, and all I've done is anoint it with my Goddess Bless oil. That's all I've done. Now this is for an offering, but it's something you can do to do two things at once, or a couple of things at once. Basically what you want to do is, your first step is you want to light your candle, or light it when it's inside the jar, it's up to you. Like so. You want to light it, and then you want to do the next stage, which I'll do and then show you. But basically, as you can see, all I've done is I've got a bit of tin foil, and I've made a sort of like a little cover. Double folded it so it's got a bit more strength to it, made a channel at the top, tied it around the middle so you can take it off and on if you need to, like once it's been used, and then I will show you what you do next. The next thing you want to do is you light your candle. Now this is a spell candle, but you can use anything you want as long as the flame comes up high enough to be warm underneath the tin foil, and I will show you the next step. Let's try to show you this properly. Okay, that's the first bit. Put your tin foil on here low enough so the flame heats it but isn't touching the tin foil, and then literally seconds after you do this it'll be hot, so be careful, don't touch the foil. Right, what you want to do here is you want to have this, put your incense blend on here so that it's hot, so it is kind of warming the incense as opposed to having a charcoal effect, which I've seen people doing before. This is basically more of a plant-based incense, so you don't get so much the smoky charcoal effect that you do when you're burning on charcoal. But if you do resins, you get more of a burning effect. I'll try and show you, hang on. I'm going to try this. This is more it's like what they use in the Catholic Church, like it's like little resin balls, and they burn. It's hard to show you on camera, I'm all dusty now. But basically what happens is, like this, the incense you put on will more give off a smell doing it this way. It's slowly cooking the incense, but you can see it melting. You can see that it's melting. So that's the kind of effect. It melts the incense and cooks it so it gives off the smell. If you want to have the smoke more of a burning effect like charcoal, you basically push down the tin foil further. Don't use your hands, use something else other than your hands, anything that you feel you can push the tin foil down further with, and that will actually give off the smoking effect that charcoal gives, because it's actually burning your incense then. Now, how I thought this was a good combination is because I thought you could you could do it for a spell, you could do it for an offering, and basically what you do is you're putting your intent, and oh, my socks are falling down. You're putting your intent into it, and you are burning the candle for the reason you want to use it for. Like I say, an offering or a spell. Now, this is actually, as the candle burns down, you may have to push the tin foil down a bit further, just making sure that the flame is not touching the tin foil. So you've got like a thin and a winner here. You've got your candle, you've got your incense, and instead of having to burn your incense separately, you can do it all in a winner. Doing it this way, once this candle's burned down, you can basically reuse the jar for another purpose, and you can discard the tin foil unless you reuse it. If you're cooking it like this, sometimes you can get away with using it a couple of times, but depends what you're using it for. Otherwise, just discard the tin foil and get another bit. So basically that is what you want to do. Now make sure also that it's sitting on a heat-proof surface. Now this is a heart slate or heart tile that I use on my Morgan altar, and I normally have my working candle sitting on it, but it is needing replaced, which I'll be doing later. See, that's my working candle, it's like nearly done. So I've just moved this over so you can see where I'm coming from here. But that is the overall effect. So I'll show you from a bit further away. You've basically got something to a heat-proof surface, the candle you're using for whatever purpose, and your tin foil. I've thrice knotted red, white and black wool on it, so that to represent the triple aspect of the Morrigan, but you don't have to do that. You can use anything you want, an elastic band even, but I wanted to keep in with what I normally use with the Morrigan on the Psalter. So it's not a complicated one, but it's very handy. Like I say, you can utilise this to any way you want, and make it work for you. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Lots of love and blessed be. Bye.